is here. Recorded. Your faces are being recorded. That means y'all better smile. Yeah, just like that, Frankie. Like this, like Billy Idol. Wrinkles.
Oh
dear.
Makes wrinkles when you do that. Yes, sirree. And I just muted you all because it's my favorite thing to do, not because I don't like to hear your voices, but because it's less interruptive when I mute you all. And yes, I'm going to want to hear from some of you in a little bit. Hi, my name is Debi Beebe, and you are in ISA Best You Business Zoom, ISA Best You Team Express Business Zoom, and we're here every Monday night, 5:30 p.m. PST. And that is what, Frankie? 8:30 p.m. EST. After the kids go to bed, it's time to do some business. I don't know where all that just came from. Anyway, we are live in ISA Best You. So if somebody is in ISA Best You watching us live, we appreciate hearts and comments there as well. But we would really love you to be live on the Zoom so we could be interactive. I am going to ask probably quite a bit out of some of you to interact with me tonight. I'm going to start with recognition like I usually do. And then we went ahead and had me be the trainer on the call tonight because I just wanted to really get us ready with what we've been doing with our Whisper campaign, with our collagen, what we've been doing with our Whisper campaign, with the adaptogen elixir, and then going into celebration and talking about Grow Week. So we might be a little here and there, and we might be like, for some of you that are new, going, ooh, what? And that's okay. We love questions and we are here to answer them. And so is your enrolling sponsor. And for you seasoned, well, you know what? Buckle up and grab a pen, okay? That's all I got to say. So I'm really excited to be here with you guys tonight. And if you didn't listen to the call this morning, please go back and listen to the pros call this morning. I kind of gave it what I could give it, because I literally was sitting in my construction zone, smelling in the fumes of some kind of paint thinner. And I was like, can't leave my computer screen because I'm reading everything. I was like, whoa, I had such a headache and I think I was high. So go back and listen to it and tell me if you could tell that I was high. Okay, I wasn't high. Anyway, let's start with recognition tonight. And you know what? Before we go with our 8 new consultants and their enrolling sponsor and give them all the props and all the woo woo and the this and the blah blah, because I can see you out of my eye while I'm reading all that, let's go ahead and give some props to, let's say, our income earners for the time slot allotted, was May to April or something like that. Isagenix does recognition throughout, I want to call it a corporation month schedule or calendar, as opposed to we go a 12-month. And so you can see and read on any of the posts what that time frame was. But you know, we have a lot of people on this team that have made some money, right? Because they're out there sharing with people. They're out there helping people with their lives, with their goals, with whatever it is that they have. Health is our wealth, wealth is our health, and you can't divide it. So you never know what somebody's going to spend their last dime on. And you never know how many people out there need to make a dime. So we have to share it all. It's our responsibility. And like I said, health, wealth, wealth, health, can't divide it. So congratulations to you that are sharing. Now, maybe you're in Isagenix for half a second or for 15 years and you haven't made that amount of money that you have desired to make. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, because it will come through for you as long as you are serving others as best you can, serving yourself first as best you can, and being proactive in your life and proactive in your business. So I want to congratulate you. It doesn't matter if you've made $1 or you've made $1 million. It doesn't matter. Congratulations. And we're proud of you, and keep it up. And we're here for you. I do want to say congratulations to Shelly Jeffries, who is in the $25,000 to $50,000 club for that time frame that we were talking about. So I want to say congratulations to her. I want to say congratulations to Frank and Dee Hernandez for being in the club. I want, yes, 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 come on now, right? Because this is only the beginning. I want to say congratulations to Mark Greer, for our Aussie team for being in the $50,000 to $100,000 club, right? Come on now, come on now. Yep, and I love when people applaud for themselves. I think that's so important. If we can't applaud for ourselves, right? Then we can't applaud for others. Come on now. Everybody should be applauding for themselves. And I do want to congratulate, or Jeff and I got to loop my business partner in here, right? What? I can't hear you. I do want to congratulate Chris and Lee Harville for being in the $100,000 to $250,000 club. So this is a lot of lives being changed. But like I started with, if you made $1 or $1 million, doesn't matter. Congratulations. However, we do have to recognize, you better recognize that's some significant change, and that's social proof, not change as in change your life, change as in chump change money, right? It's social proof that this is a real business. This is a real business. And whether you want it for part-time, whether you want it just to pay for your products, or you want a full-time gig, or you're just sick and tired of seeing people owning their own jets and their own boats, and that you're like, hey, that's for me. It's sky's the limit and beyond. So congratulations to each and every one of you that are really doing the do, and we're so proud of you. And whew, keep it going.
Wait a second. I gotta celebrate somebody else, and because you're not going to do it, I want to celebrate my wife and myself, but for being in the other bracket of $500,000 to $750,000 yearly income bracket. So, thank you, Debi Beebe, and congratulations, because you're not doing it for yourself.
Congratulations to you, Jeff Beebe. Thank you. Oh, it's so fun, right? So fun. Okay, let me get my sponsors, and you should see all the screens open on my computer. Steph knows me. She's like, okay, could you close some of those? Let me, yeah, I know, I get it. Make them little. No, I need to see. All right, so we're gonna go on with that applause, and I can see some of you through the corner of my eye. We have 8 new consultants on this team from just last week. 8 new consultants. So we're going to celebrate the sponsor, and then we're going to celebrate their consultant. And if you heard me on the call this morning, you heard me kind of pause or kind of giggle, like I said, it was the paint thinner. I was like, whoo, goodness sakes. Anyway, hopefully I won't giggle or pause and I can enunciate. All right, sponsor, Michael Jewell. New consultant, Judy, let's see, Crosserall. I think that's how you say it. Woohoo! Sponsor, Dr. Colleen Olitsky. And new consultant, Samantha Moret. Sponsor, Matt Oakes. New consultant, Shelby Howell. Sponsor, April Fogg. New consultant, Paige Crosby. I can't see everybody. Woo woo. Sponsor, Gina Humphreys. I see it now. Consultant, Virginia Humphreys. Sponsor, Alvy Shepard. Consultant, Nick Abel. Sponsor, Kelly Sheets. Consultant, Tina Hartley. Sponsor, Debbie and Jeff Beebe. Consultant, Joel Williams. So congratulations. And that just lights me up like you have no idea. Now I have to, oops, I don't need that report. I have to give a shout out because I'm seeing somebody out of the corner of my eye. And this is somebody that has been with us for just a little bit, that has gone through so many ups and downs, and he's back. And I mean, this man died. Like he died. And he came back to life like Lazarus style, right? And then he hit some other really big time things going on in his life. And I just got to give a shout out to Mr. Jason Ganson. And we absolutely love seeing you here. And we're just so thankful that you're still alive. And any of you that don't know that story, definitely message Jason. But we're glad you're happy and healthy, Jason. So thank you for being here, and we're glad to see your face. And to the rest of you, so exciting to see all of your faces, and thank you for showing them to us. I love that. I love the interactiveness. Okay, I'm trying to think where I want to start because there's so many things that I want to start with. You know, I think first and foremost, I could start with celebration, because then that'll lead into what our group is doing. I talked about it on the phone this morning on the call. And I'm going to give you the skinny on how we're doing, what we're doing. And I'm probably going to have a few of the ladies that are going to be speaking on the Zoom that we've invited a lot of guests to. And they're going to tell you what they've been doing kind of behind the scenes, kind of give you an idea how to do it in your own business. We're not keeping it a secret. We've been contacting all of our personally enrolled and people on our team to be our super VIP and our VIP, and we'll go into that in a second. I did a live in ISABEST. I tagged as many people as I could think. Make sure if you are tagged, you go in and tag your teams. Make sure if you're tagged, when your enrolling sponsor or anybody on your team tags you, well, they tagged you for a reason. They probably wanted you to know something. So make sure you go in and you watch it, and then you tag your teammates. But first, let's talk about celebration. Celebration is Friday, Saturday. Celebration, actually, there's a little bit going on Thursday. Did you know that? Who knew that? Anybody know that? Somebody knows that. Laura, unmute yourself. Tell us what's going on Thursday. Told you I was going to call on you guys. Ha ha. Laura Wagner. You're not mute. Oh,
I'm
there
trying.
you go.
I'm trying.
There you go.
I am.
There you go.
They have the pre-schedule, and then they have God, now I don't even remember. I went on to the Isogenics events, and it had what they were doing. Sorry, my cat's like standing right in the way. Questions and answers.
Question and answers. Okay. And then if somebody else can help her out, or if you want to look it up, Laura, the time frame for that on Thursday. But that's what I always love about celebration. You know, you always go in a couple days early, you get with your team. Well, we're not doing that. We're virtual. But you always go in a couple days early because there's an event before the event. Always. And yeah, Steph, go ahead.
So on Thursday night, also, the start group is doing a power hour at 7 p.m. So make sure we let all the start team know, all of our ISABEST U Team Express start members, make sure they know that there's a power hour 7 o'clock Thursday.
Perfect. Perfect. Anybody else want to add into this stuff right now before I go on? No? Okay. So there's always an event before the event. And that's when you get the goodness. And then you know what happens after an event? There's always an event after the event. So whenever we go live, whenever we go to an event, and there's a couple people on here that know this to be true, even our Down Under team knows this to be true. Even our East Coast team knows this to be true, that we always do a debriefing or a tightening up of training or a hike and a picnic or a dinner, something like that. There's always an event after the event, so always plan on staying, because at Celebration this year, it's virtual. They're going to announce where our next event is at. So that's going to be exciting. Now, the reason Laura knew about Thursday and the reason Stephanie knew about Thursday is because they're registered. Is everybody on this call registered for Celebration? Show of hands. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Because you must be registered to be able to get the recording of Celebration. You must be registered to get these little tidbits emailed to you or text to you, however you get your information. You have to be registered. And guess what else? You want your teammates registered, because same thing. And I said on the call this morning, I'm not a girl that goes back and watches recordings unless I'm like, what was that one thing? I got to go back and find that. I'm not. I like it live, and like we don't tease, because it's truth. It's front row, baby. I'm front row and I'm paying attention. Don't ask me to go to a party. Don't say, let's break early for lunch. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, woe is me. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll catch up later and I'll be back in 5 hours. I'm not that girl. Jeff and I are front row like this. And somebody tries to talk, you're like, yeah, talk later. I like, seriously pay attention, because this is our business. We've been here almost 9 years. This September is 9 years for us. and we're always front row and paying attention. Success leaves clues, and this is our business meeting. So hopefully you've marked it off your calendar on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and you're going to join it all. Now, whether you're doing a big thing with your team or not, because some states are locked down, some counties are locked down, some people are in, I don't know what the colors are, purple, some people, we have 500% COVID cases up. Like, I don't know, we're different throughout the nation. I know that Herbie and Patty Cepeda are doing something in North Carolina, and it's a live event, and they're doing it together. So some people have signed up for that. I even put the registration in ISABESTU in case you are in that area and you want to go do that. California, we're a little bit more muted right now. So there won't be, we won't be doing that, most of us anyway. So be front row unless you have a 9-to-5 job or 14 different jobs and you have to watch the recording. Be front row because they're going to give promotions. Saturday, I think between 9 and 11, it's a new product. Now, I do have a teaser surprise secret that nobody knows about that I am going to tell you guys. I was privy to learning this. I thought I knew something, and then it got even better. And it's to do with our new adaptogen elixir. Even my team that's putting on the Zooms Tuesday and Wednesday don't even know this little bitty secret. I just found it out today. So I'm excited. I'm going to tease you and leave you with that. And I'll bring it back in a second. If I forget to tell you it, remind me, go, wait, what was, hey. But I want you to know, look, seriously, construction zone. Yes, I have my pad of notes, but as I went here and there, I seriously grabbed a piece of mail and wrote notes all over. Anybody else do this? Anybody? Am I the only one? Oh, good. April, thank you. Kimberly, awesome. Andrea, good. Phew. All right. You should see these notes are kind of funny. I wanted to make sure that I got everything. So I'm going to go from celebration, and now I'm going to go into the adaptogen elixir, and we're going to talk about our Whisper campaign. We're going to talk about the 2 Zooms we have for guests for Super VIP and VIP. One is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST, and one is Wednesday night at 5 p.m. PST. So I'm going to talk about that, and you're still invited. If you haven't signed up with us, you're still invited, and you're still invited to invite everybody you know, whether they're already in Isagenix or they're taking a look. We want you there. But before we go there, let's see. What do I want to say? Oh, do I want to give you the thing about the adaptogen? Nah. Okay, I'll wait for a second. Okay, we have bundles coming down, right? We have the new bundles. Let me look it up really fast. So we have I think it's a 30-pack bundle. I don't know. Somebody look it up and write them in there. We have 3 new bundles. When you order your new bundle, or your new person orders their bundle, or your existing customer orders their bundle, and they add other products, guess what they get? Free shipping. Now, probably most of us have free shipping that sounds funny. We've bought free shipping. Probably most of us have already paid for our yearly shipping, right? So we don't have to worry about that. But you've got people on your team that are maybe newer to the team and they don't have that tacked on. And any bundle that Isagenix is offering with our new adaptogen elixir, put it in their order with their other things, and it is free shipping. Now, if you've ever had the elixir delivered without, what's that called that we have that's free shipping? What's the name of that? What's the name of that?
ISA delivery.
Thank you.
Ice delivery.
I have so much in my brain right now, and so much on my little piece of paper. What was I saying? Okay, ISA delivery. We pay for ISA delivery, but there's people that haven't paid for ISA delivery. They're going to get free shipping. So now I don't think this is going to go for auto ship. So they're going to want to make sure to place order. And I think it's for the week. I don't know. This is why you're going to tune in to Celebration, because I don't need to know all of that. I just know that there's going to be free shipping. That's not my secret. There's a better secret than even that. But if you have one of the bundles in there, and I know one of the bundles that they're going to have is a bundle with collagen elixir. and with the adaptogen elixir. So if you're running low on that collagen and you want that pretty glow, and now you want to try the adaptogen elixir, yes, you do, because you want that serenity. You want to sip serenity. You want to have a little improved gut health. You want to have a little more patience. You want to feel a little more lively. You want to sleep like a baby. I did the 10-day trial and it's amazing. And when I ran out at day 10, I was sad. So you're gonna want to get it. And I'm still not going to tell you the secret. All right, so tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. PST, we are doing a 15 to 20 minute tops Zoom where we have different ladies that are going to be doing parts of the presentation. And Stephanie's going to be the host of that. And we've invited people to take a look, whether people have been with Isagenix within our teams, within our organizations, active or inactive, doesn't matter. There are super VIPs. Y'all are super VIPs. You're invited to be there, to take a look, to see what's going on. And then we have our VIPs. And our VIPs are people that aren't yet enrolled. Now they're going to be able to take a look through different people's lenses. We have some slides we're going to show. We're all going to do a little part and talk about the adaptogen elixir and why it's going to be a market disruptor and just take your life to the next level. We're going to talk about that on those two Zooms. How many of you are already slated to be on to listen to the 9 a.m. PST tomorrow morning or the 5 p.m. PST? How many of you have already made arrangements, making sure you're going to be there? Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Now, how many of you are hearing about this for the first time? One? Two? All right. So how many of you now who didn't raise your hand are going to be there at one of those? Mark, that's it? All right. Now, see, I'm putting you on the spot because this is what we do. How many of you are going to make it a point when we get off of this Zoom to text, voice text, call, email, smoke signal, whatever that is, somebody that's wanting to take a look at Isagenix and invite them to one of those? How many are doing that? Fantastic. Now, how many of you would like to know how to do that? Okay, so here's what we've been doing. We have been contacting our personally enrolled, our inactive, our active, and people that are wanting to take a look. And we have been, we have a script that we kind of go off of and we create curiosity. You may be seeing some of us post about the elixir on Facebook or on any social media platform, and we message our people. Now, super VIP, like I said, they're already in Isagenix. So super VIP, I've told my people that if the people that I've invited, that if they show up, that I would, the first 10 people, I would put their name in a drawing for a prize, for a gift, if they show up to one of these Zooms. The VIP, the people that are just taking a look, that are not in Isagenix, do not have an account, the people that I have talked to, the people that I have invited, if they show up to one of those Zooms, they're going to get a prize. They're going to get a gift just for showing up. No strings attached. That's what each one of us has decided. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It's just what each one of us individually have decided. And if you watched Kathy Coover and Erica talk about the adaptogen elixir, yes, some of you did. Yes, right. You saw that Erica just sends the little night-night mask. I call them face masks. That's not what they're called. The little eye masks that keep it dark so you can sleep at night. And you can get a bunch of those on Amazon, and you get a big box, and then you can just stick it in an envelope and send it away. That's their little gift. People love just the attention. People love snail mail. I love when Brendan, Gina's son, sends me little paper toys that he's made in the mail. Like, people love to have anything, just to know that you think they're worth your time, right? So it's so easy for us to put this together. Now, the next thing that we're doing on the Zoom, we will be telling them from the beginning to the end to get back to the person that invited them so they can help them get enrolled. And it is our responsibility to send them the link to Celebration, because our guests are free at Celebration. They can have a link to Celebration, and the password is 0000, 4 zeros. That's the password. All they have to do is put in their name, their email, and then the 4 zeros, and they're in. And nobody sells, nobody sells that adaptogen elixir like Dr. Josh Plant, bow tie guy, right? Because he's a scientist, he's a doctor, he formulated, and there's so much more than what all of us are going to say on Tuesday morning or Wednesday night. And I'm going to tell you why. We talked with Kathy Coover, for those that don't know, co-founder, for about 30 minutes. And she gave me the lowdown. And I'm like, wait, Kathy, I'm in my backyard. I don't have a pen. I need a pen and a paper. Wait, what did you say about it? Wait, what is going on with the adaptogen elixir? Wait, I didn't hear that on the call. And she said, no. Don't write it down. This is for Dr. Plant to talk about at Celebration. So even though I remembered some of it, I'm not going to say it. You got to get your people in front of Dr. Plant. You got to sit your butt down in front of Dr. Plant. And you know, he's gone from a little goofy to not even goofier, just all around great, fun listening that's informative. And I love listening to him. So you got to get your people there. All right. Some of you want to know the script on what we're sending our people. If you haven't sent a script out, does anybody want to know what we're saying to our people? Cowboy Bob wants to know. Alyssa wants to know. Susan, Craig. All right, Ken, perfect. Sounds like a lot of you. April, I see you. All right, who would like to share their script? Who is having the most success? Would it be Gina? Would it be Andrea? I'm looking around. Would it be Kimberly, Yvette? Who's having Stephanie? I'm trying to look around to see who's on. Who's having the most success in their invitation to get their people on Tuesday morning or Wednesday night? Who wants to give their script up? Gina.
Hey guys, how you doing? So I don't know if it's the most success because we haven't compared numbers, and it doesn't matter. I think anytime we put ourselves out there, that's successful. And I've learned that through this process. So I've sent out 89 messages from Friday till last night. And so what I've done is I went on to the isogenicsbusiness.com to the social shareables that we have for the adaptogen elixir. And I took the beautiful pictures that the corporate staff has presented for us on the adaptogen elixir. And so it talks about serenity. It says what the adaptogens are, what's in the elixir. So it's beautifully laid out if you guys haven't seen that. And so for a couple of days, I put that on my story. So those couple slides. And then I also posted it on my main wall. So I did 2 separate messages, and I put each of these scripts in my notes section on my phone. That's just how I did it. And so like Debbie said, the super VIPs were my existing customers or people that have already used Isogenics with me before. So I had a script for them. And then the other script was for anybody that liked, commented, or viewed my story on Facebook. So that script just went something like this. So it said, hi, and then I put their name. Thank you for checking out my adaptogen elixir post. We are excited about its release. I'm collecting a list of names to be on the VIP Zoom next week to learn more about it before it is launched. Would you like to be on the list? I hope you're having a great weekend. So that was the first touch that I had with them. And then I was actually surprised, like a lot of people got back to me, yes, I went on the list, or even if they didn't, they still got back to me. And I said, I really appreciate you getting back to me. And then it started a conversation. So that was awesome. As far as the other script, it's very similar. So if it was for my super VIP, I'd say, hi, so-and-so. I wanted to reach out because next Friday we're launching our brand new adaptogen elixir. I am making a list for a super VIP Zoom we are doing for early this week. This is before we had the date set in time. It will be a short, informative presentation on this product. We are extremely excited about it. Would you like to be on the list? I hope you're having a great weekend. And so my next touch to them, when they said that they wanted to get on the list, is that I gave them the option of the 9 a.m. If I invited you to either the 9 a.m. or the 5 p.m., I laid out the times for them. Would you attend? And so they get back, and most of my people that have gotten back have gone for the Wednesday, 5 p.m. So again, but it opened the doors for conversation. So I've been super busy with the 89 people, back and forth. Even if they said this wasn't for them, like somebody said that to me this morning, they're like, thank you for inviting me. That's not what I'm looking for right now. And so I said, oh, do you have any other health goals? So it opened up a whole other conversation. So that's the easy script I've been sending.
That's perfect. See, we want to open up, and I said that on the card. Thank you, Gina. I said that on the call this morning, right? Even if they're like, nah, I don't care, pound sand, whatever. It's still planting seeds. They're still going, wait, I think I remember they said something that could help me sleep. I think she said something about being calm, and man, I am stressed. Or, Gina, that's brilliant. Okay, great. Do you have any other health? I mean, we always just have to keep the conversation open and happy and excited instead of, oh my gosh, they told me no. Like, so what? It's not for them right now. So what? Like, if I walked into a department store and I'm looking for a dress and the shoe salesman's like, but buy these boots. And I'm like, it's 500 degrees outside. Doesn't matter. You need these boots. I'm going to tell them no. Well, maybe not if they're really cool boots, but you know what I'm saying? That's not for me right now. I went in for a dress. So I don't think the shoe salesman's going to take it personally. He's not going to go home and go, dang, she didn't buy shoes from me. I'm a terrible person. I'm never going to go sell those shoes again. It's just a conversation. And Gina, that's brilliant how you kept the conversation going. And they still might tell her no, but they're going to think about it next time they're reaching for something and they're feeling like crap. They're going to go, wait, what did Gina have? And they're going to go check her out again, or they're going to keep watching her. Andrea, did you want to add anything to that?
No, I don't think so. My script was very similar to Gina's, and I also had most people signing up for Wednesday evening, and I also had people that said, thank you for thinking of me, but not right now. But it did open up. So I was able to respond with like, so how have you been? Or what other, like what Gina said, I did this with another person too. What other health goals do you have right now? What are you looking for? So, yep.
Perfect. So people don't know what we have if we're not telling them what we have, right? So it opens up that avenue to speak about that. And I love that. Does anybody else of the people that are doing the Zooms, does anybody else have anything they want to add in on what they've said or what's going on? I think I just saw Yvette nod her head. Yes. No. She's like, oh, don't do that to me. Did you want to say anything, Yvette? You're good? Okay. Steph, did you want to add anything to scripts or anything else? Good. Awesome. Okay. Now let me talk to you about, and I talked about it this morning a little bit, talk to you about the link that you would be sending out. Now, it's going to be a Zoom, and it's our ISA Best You Team Express Zoom link. Your super VIPs, you're going to send to isabestyou.com like they're used to. And if they're not used to it, now you're getting them used to it, because on there has all the information that they can need, along with our training website, IBU Training or isabestyoutraining.com, right? So you're going to send super VIPs, people that have accounts, whether inactive or active, you'll send them there to log on. But you wait until they've answered. Are you more interested in 9 a.m. or can you attend the 9 a.m. Tuesday morning or the 5 p.m. Wednesday night? Question mark. Shut up after you ask a question. People only answer one question at a time. You can give them 3, they're going to answer 1. And they're usually going to pick the question that you could care less about to answer. Like, I don't know how many of you have done birthday wishes. Hey, happy birthday. I hope you have the best day ever. What goals do you have for this year? Thank you. What? They don't answer, right? So you always want to end it with a question. Which one? And then the other thing, we use Eric Worre GoPro. If I Would you, if I invited you to a Zoom, would you attend? Would you be interested? Yes. Perfect. I have Tuesday at 9 a.m. and I have Wednesday at 5 p.m. Which one will work for you? Now, super VIPs, like I said, we're going to say you're just going to go to isabestu.com. You're going to hit join meeting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your VIPs, your people that are not a part of Isagenix, you're not going to send there. Not because I don't want to show off our team and what we have, but because I don't want them to go have some pre-notion of what we've got going on when they don't know what they don't know. I want to talk to them about adaptogen elixir. I want to get them to celebration. I want to get them in front of the pros, like Dr. Plant, like Jim and Kathy Coover, like Eric Coover. I want them in front of them. I don't want them to go to our website and go, because they missed out on so much. So I'm going to copy the meeting ID number and I'm going to copy the password after they tell me which one they're committing to and say, here's the link for that meeting. That's what I'm going to do. Does that make sense? When you have a business, you run your business so people do what you want them to do. You want to move them from A to B to C to D. You have to orchestrate it that way. And I'm going to tell you, people want to be told what to do. Now, I know in a lot of cases we go, don't tell me, I don't want to be told what to do, but I don't know, have a sick horse and have the vet come out to your ranch. Yeah, no sick horses. And right, Cowboy Bob? And have the vet go, I don't know, you could do this or you could do that. You know, either one. Probably one of them will work, maybe both. I don't know, whatever. What would you like to do? No. I want to know, Dr. Mark Williams, would you do this or would you do that? And I don't want to beg to know. I want him to tell me in his professional opinion what to do. You are all professionals. You're professionals with Isagenix. You have, and even if you're brand new, you're learning to be a professional network marketer. People want to be told. People want to be told. When you got involved with Isagenix and you got involved probably for the nutrition part, probably you had some health goals, probably you had some weight to release. You didn't go, hey, Jeff Beebe, what system should I order? Because I have 50 pounds I'd like to release and I've been feeling really tired and what should I get? And he said, I don't know, maybe you want a shake. You could do a cleanse. Nah, you know, it's up to you. What would you like to do? No, you wanted to, what do I do? What do I buy? What's the best? We need to guide people. That's how we're serving people. They want to be told what to do, how to do, because it's the question. Can I do it? And will it work for me? Those are the questions. All right. Does anybody have any questions at this point so far? We're zooming along. We might even be done early, and I still have that secret to disclose. Okay. I saw you, Bob, Cowboy Bob. Anybody have a question? You all got this mastered? I'm looking at the screen. Kimberly have something, or are you just waving? Just waving. Hi, Brendan. See, he sends me mail and it makes me happy. Look, I have my Mickey Mouse shirt on from Disneyland. All right, perfect. Nobody? A little too quiet for me, y'all. All right, let me grab my notes to make sure I hit it all. Oh, that's the people that need people. Special fun announcement.
Mark's trying to say something, or he's just happy for all of us.
He's probably just happy, but
Unmute yourself, Mark.
frozen Mark. Aw.
You're stuck down under.
Yeah, Deb,
Mark.
I'm just going to add in, Eric Warwick.
There you are.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Fine
Yes.
up, sorry. I just wanted to say, everyone, Eric Warwick is a building event to event, and that events change lives and change businesses. So guys, all the major events we have every year. So the more to the live, to be connected to the live, the bigger your business is going to boom and the more lives are going to change. So I hope that came okay because I know the Wi-Fi playing up.
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple things that I missed. You said if your business, yeah, if you could say it again. I don't want to even try and translate.
I just put it in the chat for you, Debbie.
Events change lives and businesses. Eric Worre says, build event to event. Yes, definitely. You know, you sell to an event. You get butts and seats. You get excited about events. They're your business meetings. And we all must think about, and I'm pretty sure everybody on here had a job, a profession, a career, everybody, where you have to show up. If your boss called a business meeting, do you have to be there? Or can you go, nah, I don't want to. It's Friday night. I don't want to. You have to show up to your business meeting. And that makes you better at whatever your craft is, your profession is, right? Well, same thing here. This is no different. And we say it's a 3 to 5 year plan, right, for network marketing. Because think about how long did you, if you have a profession that required a college degree, how long did you go to school? Maybe it was 2 years. Maybe it was 4 years. Maybe you went on to get your master's. Maybe you're a doctor. It was 8 years, you know, maybe whatever. It doesn't matter. This is no different. You got to learn your craft and you have to have all those hours to become a master at it. So you're not going to just get in here, do it for a month and become a millionaire. It's not going to happen. I don't care how good your skills are. But what I do know is we can teach skills. You guys can learn by diving in and being at all the events from Isogenics. Nobody does it better. Nobody teaches better than Isogenics. They've got it all wrapped up. And like I said on the call this morning, it's our responsibility to take our new people and show them what they have, not just go, yeah, go over there to that website and you'll get it. We still have to show and work with people, but we also need to set realistic goals with people. How many hours do you want to spend a day, a week, a month at this? How long are you willing to give this a try? What is the amount of money you want to make? Because we got to match those hours and the skill set to the money. It's not going to happen overnight. Events, getting butts in seats, listening, learning, and being hands-on and showing our people is what's going to allow them to grow in their business and then help them grow their teammates, their business partners in business. It takes a village. It takes a village, and events are part of that village. That's like number one for sure. And business meetings like this is an event. So thank you, Mark. All right, I'm just gonna go through this newsletter really fast before I give you the lowdown, the surprise. Is anybody excited? Does anybody have any guesses what it is? I think I'm the first leader privy to it, is what I was told earlier. I don't know, it might have gotten out by now, but that's kind of fun, right? All right, let me go through this. Let's see, we have celebration is free. You're registered or you're gonna be registered. Where do you register? IsogenicsCelebration.com or go in your back office, register. Then you're gonna get updates. We've got Charlotte, North Carolina, Isogenics Celebration. We can post that again in ISOBESTU if you're in North Carolina and you're like, I wanna go over there. If they're not maxed out, then I'm sure Herbie and Patty Cepeda would welcome you with open arms. New product launch Saturday, the 31st between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Eastern. New product launch at Celebration, just FYI. And then to get into action, and you know, he doesn't know it yet, but I'm probably going to be talking to one of the leaders that's on this Zoom right now to be one of the trainers next Monday night. Anybody have any guesses who that is? Anyway, he doesn't know. He has a mustache. He has a beard. Look around, look around, look around, look around. He doesn't know it yet, but I'll be talking with him about training next Monday. And the reason I say one of the trainers next week is because we are going to, there's going to be workshops at Celebration. Like you guys know that, like breakout sessions. And we're going to be in breakout sessions, and I'm going to ask our leaders. Nope. I'm going to ask our leaders to make sure that we divvy that up and we train our biggest ahas during those workshops, that we bring it back to you guys over the next following Mondays, you know, however many Mondays that is. That's always, I love that because I can sit front row and I can learn, and maybe Frankie will sit front row and learn something that, I don't know, it wasn't my aha, but then maybe it's one of your ahas. So I'm going to ask you guys to go through those. Another reason recordings are important. Go through those, take your notes, take your biggest ahas, and let's teach each other. Let's be that village for each other. Let's pay attention, sit front row in those breakouts. The next thing is coming out of Celebration, and we used to do this, it used to be called our 90-day. It was our 90-day program, our 90 days, what we were going to do for the next 3 months, our 90-day, we used to have workbooks, and you'd have to fill them out at Celebration. And I can remember my first Celebration. I didn't know what the stars and the ranks were, but I knew after my first Celebration, my first 90 days, I was going to be an Isagenix millionaire. At the very least, after my first 90 days, I was going to be making, you know, $250,000. That's what I wrote down. Like, I had no idea. And that's why it's really important to take your new person and help them with their next 90 days. Well, guess what? We've got it under control, because now we have what's called Grow Week. And that is August 2nd at 12 noon Eastern. And that's with Emily Vabra and Casey Tom. And then Tuesday, August 3rd, put this in your calendar, peeps. Put it in your calendar. Your calendar will set you free. Your schedule will set you free. It'll keep you on track for making the amount of money that you want to make. This is your business schedule, your business calendar, and I'm sure it'll be recorded. But for people like me, front row, live. All right, so Tuesday, August 3rd, we have Willie Morris and Digna DeLeon Morris. Wednesday, August 4th, we have Alexis Romano and Jody Tosini. These are all 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. on the West Coast. Then Thursday, we have Susan Sly. That's August 5th. And Friday, we have Kim Graham. And then Saturday, we have Tanis Heron. Now, I told you I've been here for almost 9 years. I've watched Emily just skyrocket. Emily's, I think, going on year 11. And, you know, she's got an incredible story. She was, 23 years old. She was one of the youngest millionaires. I think she's the youngest millionaire in Isagenix, but in network marketing, because she had a plan, she had a goal, she set her sights, and she went. So I don't know Casey Tom that much, but her and Casey will be doing Monday. Tuesday, I don't know Willie Morris and Digna. I don't know them. But you know what? If Isagenix picks these leaders to help us, then I know they're good. I know what they've got to say is incredible, and I have something to learn from them. Wednesday is Alexis Romano and Jody Tosini. I'm sorry, I don't know Jody, but I know Alexis. And Alexis was a school teacher that had it, and enough was enough. And she became millionaire pretty quickly in Isagenix. Also grabbed her sister, Tara Romano, and they just skyrocketed. So Alexis Romano's got an incredible story. Susan Sly has an incredible story. She's Thursday. She's Canadian, lives in Arizona, and she is a multi-preneur. Is that how you say it? She has a few businesses, but she's been with Isagenix since almost the beginning. And she built her kingdom there first. Interesting story. She was diagnosed with MS years and years and years ago before Isagenix. And she's really mindful of staying healthy. And she wrote a couple books. I have one of them the have it all woman. And I love that back then, but I think we can take it beyond that. The have it all women and men. Here we go. Kim Graham, I don't know a lot about her, and I don't know a lot about tennis, but again, whatever Isogenics puts in front of us, it's there for a reason, and we can learn from anybody at any time. And I'm loving the cat face next to Laura Wagner. That's hysterical. Earlier, she had cat butt, and now she has cat face. I mean, next to her, not her. Yes, Jeff Beebe, I have a surprise to tell, man.
Okay, I just want to give some other recognition to our enrolling sponsor, Jennifer Trinkner, because not only we just recognized all of us and all you guys and us, and she recognized us and we recognized her. She just maxed out. She's been in 1 year longer than us. When we were doing product for a year before we dove into the business. So basically about 1.5 years, 2 years. She just maxed out her second center. And for just so you guys that are new, that maybe not know the comp plan very well, and this is a girl that Debbie used to fitness model with. We've known Jennifer close to 30 years. We got to watch Jennifer hit her first 10 cycles at the celebration we were at, the first one. 10 cycles, that's $540 for the week. She was up and jumping of joy. She just maxed out her second center to max out one center to be an 8-star. That's sort of where we are, 8-star. 8-star, if you're cycling, if you're holding it, you're cycling 250 cycles, that's $13,500 a week. And as long as you're paid as executive, you get a 10% match of your personally enrolled. Well, she's got a lot of rock stars. And you can get another 250 cycles. That's $27,000 a week. And so she just maxed out her second one, and she has rock stars on it. So she's close to making probably about $54,000 a week residually. So I'm telling you that you saw the steps of all these people and that are doing where you making 25 to 50. We like to watch her get her first 10 cycles. So it's for each and every one of us if you just stay in the game. All right, there you go. I just wanted to recognize Jennifer Trinkner. And guess what? Can you imagine you get a 10% match of your personally enrolled as long as you're executive? Her early sponsor quit. She'd be making about $200,000 just by scratching, just for doing nothing. Can you imagine? See ya.
Big mistake. Yeah, I just make an extra 200,000 a year because I got this girl that's making 2 million a year. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I'm going to ask you this, you guys. How many of you right now will be on the Zoom tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.? Put me in the chat. Put me in the chat if you're on 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. That's 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Me, 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 me. I like that. Do you just sit there and draw, Frankie? You're an artiste. All right. All right. And that's 1 a.m. Brisbane. Okay. And how many of you are going to be on the 5 p.m. PST Wednesday night, which is 8 p.m. Eastern? Me. Okay, me. Awesome, 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 and awesome. Hope to be, Valerie, I'm going to hunt you down. Okay, it's going to be amazing. And it might be stuff that you've heard, but here's the bigger question. How many of you are going to make sure you invite at least 2 people? Write me. Awesome. Now I'm going to tell you this. It's so important. You can't invite guests and not show up. Now, it does take a village, and there are things that come up. but you can't say, come do this thing and then not show up, because then it makes it look like it wasn't that important to you. So why should it be that important to them? They're going to be on the Zoom looking for you. So make sure if you invite, show up. But you should show up for your team anyway, whether you got people coming or not, right? Support your team. Now we've got, I don't want to get it wrong, we've got Stephanie Mazzella, we've got Gina Van Dorn, we've got Andrea Metzler, we've got Yvette Cepeda, we've got Donna Slota, myself. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so, Gina. Kimberly Abram, I'm so sorry. I knew I was going to mess it up if I just went by, because you know what? Y'all's name isn't on this. It's my other notebook. Those are the presenters. Now, like I said, it's going to be 15 to 20 minutes. So each one's got their own little part that it's going to be so good, so entertaining, so energetic. You're not going to want to miss it, and you're not going to want your people to miss it. You're not. And out of the goodness and greatness of their hearts, because they can talk to their own people, right? They're doing this for us, for this team. All right, it's 28 after. Do I need to say anything else? Just Donna, Susan, April, Cowboy Bob. Am I being busted out? Come on with the goods. All right. Adaptogen elixir is a hot commodity. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a market disruptor. I think when people understand the magic of this potion, I'm gonna say it, it's magic. Okay, it's not, it's science, but I'm gonna call it magic. When they understand what they have in their hands, I'm wondering if it's gonna run out fast. Like I'm worried. They say it's not, but I'm worried. So celebration starts Friday, Saturday. You got question and answers and science talks on Thursday. You should be there. I'm going to be there. I'll be there Thursday. Yeah, for sure. Thursday night, I can't be start unless they're letting me in start, because it's 35 and under, right? 18 to 35. So Friday morning, you can order the bundle of the adaptogen elixir. But Debbie, I think you already told us that, especially, you know, Debbie, you did a Zoom with us on Sunday and you said that. Or 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern. Thursday is when you can order it and have it probably in your hands by Monday morning. Snap. That's the surprise. That's the awesomeness. That's the stuff I'm talking about, because when I was told that today, they're like, I'm going to tell you the secret that I just found out. I don't think any other leaders know yet. I think you're the first leader. Now, by now, it might have gotten out to other leaders, because regionals like to tell their leaders, their top leaders, some stuff, right? It might have gotten out. But what was said is, you might get it by Saturday morning if you order. I'm like, what? Yeah, Monday morning by the latest. Okay, I'm in. So there you go. That's the secret. I'm getting the biggest one, because I might get two. I am going to get two. I'm going to get one on Jeff's account, because I don't want to run out. I want to make sure, in case there's any kind of hiccup, I've got enough of it. That's how good it is. I promise. There's going to be a bundle, beauty bundle. I don't remember what they're calling it. You guys can look it up. But there's going to be the collagen and the adaptogen together. If you're running low on collagen, then get the bundle. I am stocked. You have no idea on collagen, because when we had that little stuck out in the ocean, I had collagen because I had bought a lot of it. I am that girl, and I'm going to do the same with adaptogen elixir. And that's what I have for you. I'm really excited. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the Zoom either tomorrow morning or Wednesday night. And for sure, front row celebration. We can have a couple feeds going and get some ahas. Remember to take those workshops, those breakout sessions, get your ahas and help us train the tribe. train the village. And you'll be hearing, he doesn't know it yet, but from Frankie Hernandez next Monday night, along with maybe some other special guests. So thank you all for being here. Let's unmute and let's do a 1, 2, 3 Isogenics. Unmute yourselves. I don't know why I don't have that button. I only have the button to mute you. All right, you guys, are you ready?
Ready?
Yes,
Ready?
Yes.
Ready?
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Isogenics!
Hey, Jeff, good seeing
Thank
you.
you, thank you.
Thank you.
Debbie.
Okay,
Thank you guys. Love you all.
bye-bye.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Awesome. Awesome, guys. Thank you.